Hello, in today's video I'm on the west coast of Scotland on the Mull of Kintyre Peninsula. I found this little cottage, sort of attracted by the price and the amount of space you got and the location. It's here and right quite close to the sea on the west coast. Looked like an interesting place with a river running up through here. So I've converted it into a place that just makes a lot more of the space that you've got. You've got a lot of space. There's 167 square meters, so to get that for 225,000 near the sea seems quite good value to me, even though in a remote space. And there's a little sort of storage area upstairs as well that we could make the most of. So I've tried to create a nice open space here, but also keeping a lovely little sitting room with a fire for those cold winters. So join me in the video to see how I did it. So this little house, I'm going to do a few videos in this part of the world. Sort of came across it because I'm going to go and play golf here soon, and then I sort of realised it was where McCartney has a farm, which I've known about for a long time, and I read about it. It lived somewhere up in here, and the Mull of Kintyre song was written there and was filmed on this beach here. There's a little cottage there. Oh, maybe showing another video. And this house I thought was kind of interesting because it's not that great from the outside. Could be improved a lot, but I thought the internal space, there was a lot of internal space. There's this sort of little stair up to it was quite dark. It's kind of not that good really, but it felt like it had a lot of potential. And there's a little room up in the attic there, which I thought was quite nice. I thought it'd be quite a nice little house for someone. I don't think we need to extend terribly, although it's probably possible given the space. And it may be that I think the porch is just in the wrong place. To put the porch right down the end here doesn't make a lot of sense. If the porch was there, I think you'd solve a lot of the problems. And I can't see a good reason why the porch couldn't be moved here. You could then get rid of this long hallway and replan that area sort of through here. So that's what I'm going to do. Right, so I've just drawn on to the plans here. There's a nice garden this way, which is sort of to the north, and also this way, which is to the west. So the kitchen in the back here, I think, is probably a little wider than the agent's plans have drawn it, but I'm going to work with what I've been given. It's a shame they put their great big badge underneath the plans, which makes them sort of fairly illegible, which is sort of a strange idea. But I think, as I said in the intro, I think moving the porch down to this end of the house, and having looked at the aerial maps and things as far as I can, I can't see why it wouldn't. It would need to be here. So I would think about moving it down here. I think the thing is a little cottage, so to go for the sort of standard trying to open it all up, I mean, you could just open that whole space up and have a stair up to a loft, I suppose, but that seems a bit sort of not quite appropriate for this scale of house. So I think what I'd try and do is move the porch somewhere to here, keep it about the same size, because that seems like a good size. We've then got a bathroom at this end, which we could sort of use as more as an ensuite to something that is about 3.5 by 4. So we could sort of square off that room and end up with quite a nice bedroom there with sort of windows to both sides. We'd then maybe create a route through here and have another bedroom in there with another, so that one's going to have its sort of ensuite here, and we'll put another one in there, so that bedroom sort of looks out that way, door in there. So that's the sort of overall idea for that end of the house. I think that works a little bit better. Might move the porch down a little bit more, but we'll look at that again in a minute. And then this space here, whether you need a bedroom, another bedroom and a study, I'm not so sure. I think I'll just create a little sort of study nook rather than a whole room for it. And I'd like to try and keep this sitting room, I think it's more that proportion on the drawings, try and keep that as it is. And if the entrance is in here, then you sort of go into that sort of a cosy room there. And then I think I would maybe we'll open this space up to kitchen, dining, and we'll try and move the stair into this corner here. And do more of a square spiral stair. That I think we'll put it over here, which I can't see why that would be a problem with the shape of the roofs. And that would mean that we could have a little door in here, and this would be more of an open space, and I think I'd put the kitchen, maybe we'd, yeah, with the door here, and then we could have a window on here, which I think there is, and then we'd have a little kitchen tucked in here, a little dining space there. Now that stair could be accessed off of, maybe it's, where would it be good off of? You could have a little door in the corner of the living room up to there, couldn't you? That's a cosy room. Should have a little stair in there. And then this space, I think I'd go for probably a sort of utility space, sort of middle of nowhere. I think that's sort of a back porch coming in here, and then having a sort of a toilet maybe in the corner here. Let's see how wide that room is. 2 by. You could have a little sort of toilet in there, maybe have a shower in there, and a toilet and a basin, and then you've got sort of utility room, the boots area, a door in there. So let's draw that a bit more neatly. So we're going to have a kitchen here, do a window in there. This has a window on that side, so keep that window. It would open up the back a little bit more and have a sort of a porch in there with a stair tucked in there. Keep that room kind of as it is. That little fireplace here. And then I think we could move the porch just along a little bit. But we need a let's have a door there. I don't think we need a door. There are some steps down, so there's some steps down. This part of the house is lower, so that's quite nice. That's a little bit of interest. And then, so maybe don't have a door into the kitchen there, and that the kitchen can kind of sit in here with the windows. Here, a sink out here, and here a peninsula here with a window. Get some light into that bit of the kitchen. This bit here, we're going to have a sort of boot room type idea, so we'll have a back door in there. We'll have a sort of shower room there, like so, and then that's a sort of laundry room. And the staircase is going to go up really tight, sort of cottage style, windy staircase going up there. And we'll have a door on it into this sort of living room here, sort of a cottage door. That's a nice little snug living room in there with a sofa in front of the fire. Probably get a little chair in here. And then this room could have a dining table. Where could we have? We could have a dining table and a door in there. We just leave all that open through there. Well, we want to have a little dining table sort of here. And dining table. And then have a sofa. We have a sofa here. Something like that. I'm not sure there's room for another chair here. Stove could be here. And then down this end, a cupboard off of the hallway there, and then that's the bathroom. You can have a window on there, door, window, window. That's one bedroom. That's the other. At the back as well. This bathroom could have a window. There's a window on the front, like that. And then that room can have something like that. This room's got a window in here, window here, door, and we'll have a window on the corridor there, I think. This can be a sort of cupboard for your water tank, and then another bathroom, shower, basin, toilet, the bed here in this room. Nice window looking out there, and a door. And you might have a door into there, I suppose, just to kind of make that feel a bit separate. But then I think you've got a sort of layout that works quite well. So this room's big. I mean, it's a bit bedroomy, I suppose you could say, because there's a bedroom up in the attic as well. So you've got some sort of big old rooms. The other way to look at it is to flip it, because there is a garden here as well. So you could move all the living up to this end and put all the bedrooms down this end, but there's possibly a good reason why it's originally configured like this. So there's a little stair tucked in there. We've got a nice open space there, which is a bit more kind of modern, I suppose. We've got a useful utility room and a nice little snug lounge in there, about the same size as it currently is, with the sort of stair going up to the bedroom on the top floor. A little sort of porch here. You could have a cupboard in the corner for your coats. There's a cupboard over here, so there's plenty of storage. And I think just moving that porch just means that you enter into the middle of the house. I think that's an important thing to sort of think about when sort of replanning places. Try and get the circulation to the, often, doesn't always work out, but often to the centre of the house, which just makes corridors and things a bit more efficient. See, in these long kind of houses, you often end up with a corridor linking, but I think we've got a slightly more efficient layout than there currently is, and certainly the rooms are better proportions. Obviously lost this bedroom study, but we've gained a utility room, which I think is more useful, and we've also got the third bedroom upstairs. So my only sort of thought really is there enough living accommodation to justify the sort of the bedrooms? You could move all this along a little bit and probably get a study or something, or a utility room in there, and maybe replan this space, or you could take out this wall and have a more open layout, I suppose, and maybe that would feel sort of bigger. But it feels like in a little cottage, you kind of want a little snug lounge for winter evenings by the fire.